Good morning. 66.5 degrees on day 109. That's July 21st. It's 2:39 and I'm gonna wake up. All right, good morning again, folks. It is 10 till 4 in the morning. 65.8 degrees. Just getting out of camp. Slept pretty good last night. Slept really well last night, actually. Did wind up putting my earplugs in just because I was kind of having a little bit of trouble early on falling asleep, and I always feel like having earplugs in just helps me. I don't know if it's like, I don't know, just an association thing that every time I have earplugs in I'm going to sleep or what, but always seems to help. So that's what I did. But otherwise very, very calm, still extremely calm. Not even the tiniest whisper of breeze or anything. Almost eerily so, it's kind of strange. And then perhaps on account of that, I'm not really sure, but boy, this morning when I was having breakfast, just so many of those bugs. I don't know what they're called in Boy Scouts. We used to call them mosquito eaters or mosquito killers. I'm not sure which. They kind of look like mosquitoes, but they're jumbo, jumbo, jumbo. They don't bite or anything, but they fly crazy. Like, I guess I'd never really observed them. I mean, next to cicadas, they gotta be just about the most graceless flying critter I've ever observed. There are just millions of them this morning, so I was swatting them all over the place, just trying to get them out of my face because I had my headlamp on, obviously. Anyways, that's about all I got about last night. Today, not really sure what we're looking at. Go as far as I feel, as far as I want. Probably yet again quit around 4 or so, which is just about 12 and a touch hours from now. Elevation looks kind of rambly. No hugely sustained climbs or descents, at least for the first part of the day. But then somewhere around mile 28 or so, I'll begin a big descent. We'll see how far I get. The other thing I like to check every morning is water availability. Doesn't look like a huge issue today, but it does look like there's maybe an 8 or 10 mile stretch, I forget what, without water. But that isn't for another 16 miles or so out of camp, so I'm not even worried about it right now. The way I'll generally do that, just kind of look at my watch. If it's 4 o'clock now, and I know that last water source is in 16 miles, I'll hedge low. I'll call it 5 hours, so somewhere around 9 o'clock, that's where I'll start checking my map again and checking where that source is, just to make sure I don't miss it. But I am carrying 2 liters out of camp, so that should be good to get me 8 or something, 6, who knows, however thirsty I am. That's all I got. I'm gonna snap off, get hiking, and I'll certainly talk to you guys later. All right, very good evening, folks. It is 5:33 in the evening, afternoon, whatever, and 85.3 degrees. I have made it to home for the night. This is at mile 1465. That's 1,465. I see my tent all pitched up. Love, love, love having the duplex. I am not at all regretting switching my tent, just for the record. Today was a pretty good day. Pretty good day for sure. Did 32 and a half, just about, which was kind of what I was hoping to do, for sure. Kind of wanted to do 30 today, just set myself up nice for the rest of the jump. But there was also a decent amount of elevation today. Luckily, it for the most part came, you know, kind of piecemeal, a little bit here, a little bit there, and stuff like that. It was all right. Tomorrow is going to be even more elevation. If I were to travel a comparable distance and broken up into what would wind up being a late day climb, which is not great when like the temperature is scraping at 100. But I'll look at it just a little bit more tonight and then kind of decide tomorrow whatever it is I want to do. Let's see. Oh man, today was just an exceptional day, like views wise. Like there was definitely a lot of just like forest walking, sort of like yesterday and stuff. But periodically, man, like periodically it was just exceptional. Getting eyes on Lassen Peak again was really, really, really cool. You can see that in some of my later shots. And of course, getting eyes on Shasta again was also really, really cool. Shasta at this point is far and away the larger, nearer looking mountain. And Lassen, you could almost indistinguishable through the haze that was out there today. Let's see. Yeah, there was just a beautiful little like traverse across over by like Pigeon Hill and Grizzly Peak, two sort of strangely named spots, but I saw neither pigeons nor grizzlies, but did see some beautiful views off that ridge, and it was just really, really, really cool, as well as just a ton of these huge old trees that are just, I mean, some of them, you know, I could have 3 of me trying to wrap my arms around them and our fingers wouldn't touch. So what's that, like 20 feet in diameter? No, circumference. Yeah. Pardon your poor liberal arts major narrator here, but anyways, I did stop just a little while ago. As you can probably tell, 5:30 is a little late for me to be getting to camp or whatever. But I did stop just about like a mile and a half ago and cooked up dinner back at the last creek. There are some reports of there being curious deer and investigative mice at this campsite. So, per usual, all my food is secured and odor-proof and all that. I never sleep with food in my tent. It's just not who I am. It's just not what I do. But we'll kind of hope for the best. So all the same, I wanted to cook and eat just away from camp, just to take that wild card out of the equation. But that's all I got for now, guys. Well, I was just getting ready to snap off anyhow. I was just finishing up saying I just wanted to cook and eat away from camp, clean up away from camp, just to kind of take that factor out of the equation. But with that, that's really all I got. So sorry about the dead battery just here at the end. You know, it is what it is. Anyways, I'll talk to you guys tomorrow. Boy, it doesn't care about me at all, huh?